Today's video is going to be on a very serious topic and subject, and it's all based on a true story. However, the names of the victims and the accusers have been changed to protect the innocent. About 5 or 6 years ago, when I lived in Denver, Colorado, I met a YouTuber who went by the name of Shoenice, who will be known as Chris for the duration of this video. Check it out. So basically, about 5-6 years ago, when I lived in Denver, Colorado, I met this guy named Chris. At the time, he seemed like an okay guy. I had seen him on YouTube. You know, I figured it'd be cool to go meet him, have a beer with him or something, hang out downtown, that sort of thing. So we did. We became good friends, made many videos together. If you go back and you type in Wheezy and Shoenice on YouTube, you will find tons of video footage that pops up with me and Chris. As time went on, I noticed that I never saw him with a female. And it became very apparent that he had some sort of an issue there going on. Not being sure what it was, I would try to kind of like poke around, and not in a making fun of him sort of way, but trying to introduce him to women sort of way. If you type in Shoenice blind date with crazy Diane on YouTube, you'll find one of the blind dates that I hooked him up with. A woman that was his age, that I figured was similar in personality, that maybe I could hook him up with her and, you know, get him a date, get him laid. Well, in my several attempts to do this, I was always unsuccessful and never really could understand why he flat out would sabotage any interactions that he had with females. Completely sabotaged the situation to where the female absolutely didn't want to be him after like 30 seconds of meeting her. And I couldn't figure out why this was. Well, as time went on and the years went by, I started noticing every once in a while he would be on the phone with a female. And so, of course, my curiosity got the best of me, and I would try to listen in on what it was. Yeah, but it's definitely a female. Well, one day, he would never talk about her and say, oh, it's just one of his bitches, you know. And one day, when he was really wasted, he was honest with me. He told me her name was Elizabeth Macias. She lived in Florida. He dated her. He told me, and this is what he told me. Elizabeth Macias was about 14 years old, and she was a Shoenice fan. Most of his fans are between 12 and 14 years old. Elizabeth Macias had big-time daddy issues. Her dad was never around. She always looked for a positive male role model and father figure in older men around her, since her father was never there, and Shoenice took advantage of this. Well, in Elizabeth Macias's fangirl mentality, she, you know, showed her mom Shoenice's videos, and her mom got a crush on Shoenice. So Shoenice used that as an in, the fact that the mom was Shoenice's age. Elizabeth's mom was Shoenice's age. So he used that for excuse to go over to the house to be closer to Elizabeth Macias. And again, these are his words, not mine. I'm telling you what he told me the night they came clean, when he was wasted. Sorry, it gets hard to talk about this sometimes because it's so disgusting, but Chris would use the mom having a crush on him as an excuse to go over there to the house to be close to Elizabeth. So this went on for some time while Elizabeth and Chris would wait for the mom to go to sleep to do things together. And eventually Chris came clean to Elizabeth's mom, said, hey, I'm not into you, I'm into younger girls, I have a crush on your daughter. To which the mom was like, my daughter's a minor. And he's like, yeah, I'm going to wait until she becomes of age, even though he had already been having relations with the daughter at this time. Well, things keep going like this for a while. The mom, as you might imagine, was not happy. One day, Chris gets back to his hotel room from begging and going to the liquor stores, and there's a card from a detective on the door of his hotel. when he saw this, he fled to Colorado, and that is why he moved from Florida to Colorado on a moment's notice, without ever thinking about it, because he fled when all this went down. So all this time later, Elizabeth Macias, she's talking to him. He's telling her, you're going to have my kids. I want you to have my kids someday. You're going to be my wife. You're going to be Mrs. Shoenice, and all this stuff. And so he would have these very sexual, dirty conversations with her on the phone, and he would usually hide it from everyone, but when he was really drunk, he would answer his phone, and that's when you would hear it all come out. So pretty disgusting, but this is the reason you keep seeing hashtag Justice for Ellie all over YouTube. And if you've enjoyed this video, please like it, share, download it, re-upload it on your channel, comment, and hashtag it Justice for Ellie. Thank you.